Hello, I'm Elizabeth Dark, and as we enter month number 2 of staying home, I give you video number 4 in my series, Shelter in Place and Diagram Sentences. You'll note as you are learning how to diagram sentences, I am learning how to use the supplies on hand to make videos to teach you. So this time, instead of my lowering the computer screen to work out the diagrams on my workspace, we're going to use this easel and this bulletin board. Yeah, I don't know. What are we if not evolving? So, we have learned where to place subjects, verbs, direct objects, adjectives, adverbs, and all kinds of prepositional phrases. We've tackled sentences that are questions, and today we are going to address clauses that serve as objects of prepositional phrases. This came up a couple of times in the sentences that you all sent in, and it's very common in the way that we speak. So I thought we would give that a go, and it's fun. I'll explain that more in a minute. And as usual, we're going to pull from life so to make our sentence. And the thing that we've been doing a lot around here is making face masks. They're almost impossible to find. Even if you do find them, perhaps you should save that supply that you find for hospitals and medical workers. So all around the world, people are picking up their needles and their thread, perhaps for the first time in years. They're following patterns that they're finding online, using spare cloth around the house, and they're stitching these things together. So here we go with our easel. I know we could be cooler, but how can you get cooler than this? Okay, the sentence is, can you see that? Can I make a face mask before I leave my house? Okay. A lot of this you already know how to do. Right? It's a question, so we're going to put the verb words together in this area, and we're going to put our subject here. So, can I make? Mask is a direct object. A face mask. The A and face are adjectives. And now we have before I leave my house. This is a prepositional phrase, but the object of the preposition before is this entire clause. I leave my house. It's a clause because it has a verb and it has a subject, and in this case it also has an object. So the clause is an object of a preposition, and within the clause we have an object, a direct object. So before goes where you know that they go, and I'll point out I put it under can make because the preposition is answering when you can make this. You can make it before you leave the house. And this is the part I like about clauses like this. You have to put it up on stilts. It starts to look kind of like a stick figure, and I like that move. And then you diagram the clause just like you diagrammed this clause. I, verb is leave. Leave what? House. My. Can I make a face mask before I leave my house? Okay, so your homework, sorry, I did not do this beforehand. I'll just put it right here, is to create a sentence that has subject, verb, direct object, a couple of adjectives, and then a prepositional phrase that contains a clause as its object. And if you want your clause to have a subject, a verb, and a direct object, that's great. If you want to stick an adjective or two in there, great as well. So that's your homework. And I look forward to reading your sentences.